Close your eyes for just one moment and ask yourself, when was the last time you woke up feeling truly, deeply whole? If you are tired of the endless cycle of burnout and the heavy fog of exhaustion, then stay with me, because tonight we are going to reclaim the one thing that belongs solely to you, your rest. The sun has dipped below the horizon, and the world is beginning its slow descent into shadow. For most of us, this is the time when the noise of the day should fade, yet it is often when the roar of our minds becomes the loudest. We live in a society that treats sleep as a luxury, or worse, a sign of weakness. We wear our sleep deprivation like a badge of honor, fueled by caffeine and the blue glow of our devices. But tonight, we are breaking that cycle. We are going to explore the sacred architecture of the night, not just as a physiological necessity, but as a spiritual and mental homecoming. Consider the weight of your day. Every conversation, every email, every micro-stressor has left a residue on your consciousness. Without proper sleep, this residue hardens into a wall between you and your best self. Science tells us that during the deep stages of sleep, specifically during the activation of the glymphatic system, your brain literally washes itself. It is a plumbing system for the mind, flushing out metabolic waste products like amyloid beta, which are linked to cognitive decline. When you deprive yourself of rest, you are essentially leaving the trash inside your own sanctuary. But the benefits of this nightly ritual extend far beyond the mind. They are etched into the very fabric of your physical form. Many of us struggle with our bodies, fighting uphill battles with weight and vitality, unaware that the most powerful tool for transformation is not found in a gym or a restrictive diet, but in the quiet of the bedroom. When you sleep, you are not just resting. You are managing your metabolic destiny. There is a delicate dance of hormones that occurs while you dream. Two primary players, ghrelin and leptin, dictate your relationship with food. Ghrelin is the hunger signal, the voice that tells you to eat, while leptin is the signal of satiety, telling you that you are full. When you are sleep-deprived, this balance is violently disrupted. Your ghrelin levels spike, leaving you with an insatiable craving for high-calorie, sugary foods, while your leptin levels plummet, meaning you never quite feel satisfied. You aren't lacking willpower, you are lacking sleep. By prioritizing your rest, you are literally quieting the biological noise that leads to overeating. Furthermore, a well-rested body is a metabolic furnace. Deep sleep is the time when your body regulates insulin sensitivity. When you miss out on rest, your cells become less responsive to insulin, leading to higher blood sugar levels and an increased likelihood of fat storage, particularly around the midsection. You could be doing everything right during the day, but if you are sabotaging your night, you are swimming against a hormonal tide. Sleep is the ultimate invisible exercise, the foundation upon which every other health goal is built. To begin this journey toward a calmer heart and a healthier body, we must first address the environment of our transition. 1 hour before you intend to close your eyes, the digital world must die. This is the law of screen abstinence. Your smartphone, your tablet, and your television are emitting a high-energy visible light known as blue light. This frequency of light is a thief. It mimics the sun and tricks your master biological clock, the suprachiasmatic nucleus, into thinking it is high noon. When this happens, the production of melatonin, your body's natural signal for sleep, is suppressed. Imagine trying to stop a moving train with a feather. That is what you are asking your body to do when you scroll through social media right before bed. Instead of the harsh glare of LEDs, let us embrace the softness of amber and gold. Soft, low-level lighting triggers the ancient parts of our brain that understand the day is over. In the era before electricity, our ancestors gathered around fires. The flickering orange light did not wake them. It soothed them. Try using salt lamps or low-wattage warm bulbs in the evening. This visual cue tells your nervous system to switch from the sympathetic state, fight or flight, to the parasympathetic state, rest and digest. The importance of sleep cannot be overstated, and yet we often reach for chemical solutions before we try biological ones. Sleeping pills and sedative medications do not provide sleep, they provide sedation. There is a profound difference. Sedation is the switching off of the brain's higher functions, whereas natural sleep is an incredibly active, complex state of repair and memory consolidation. When we rely on medication, we often bypass the critical REM cycles where emotional processing occurs. This is why you might sleep for 8 hours on a pill, but wake up feeling emotionally fragile and mentally slow. We must learn to trust the body's own rhythm again. This rhythm is also dictated by what we put into our bodies and when. Think of your digestive system as a furnace. If you throw a heavy log into the fire right before you go to bed, the furnace has to keep working at high heat to break it down. Eating a heavy dinner late at night forces blood flow to the stomach and raises your core body temperature. For deep sleep to occur, your core temperature must actually drop by about 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit. By eating early, ideally 3 to 4 hours before bed, and consuming nothing but water or perhaps a light herbal tea afterward, you allow your body to focus its energy on cellular repair rather than digestion. Reflect on the silence of the room. Many people fear the silence because it is where their anxieties live, but the night is not your enemy. The night is a mirror. It is the time to practice the art of letting go. Every worry you have about tomorrow is a debt you are trying to pay before it is due. You cannot solve tomorrow's problems with tonight's exhaustion. As you lie there, feel the weight of your body against the mattress. Notice the breath. It is the only bridge between the conscious and the subconscious. Inhale the coolness of the night air. And as you exhale, imagine the tension leaving your jaw, your shoulders, and your hands. You have done enough for today. The world will still be there when the sun rises, but for now, your only job is to exist in this stillness. Realize that sleep is the foundation of your humanity. It is where we heal, where we dream, where we balance our chemistry, and where we find the strength to face the chaos of life. By choosing these steps, the soft lights, the early meals, the distance from the digital void, you are performing an act of radical self-love. You are telling yourself that you are worthy of peace and a body that functions in harmony. Sleep is the golden chain that ties health and our bodies together. It is the gentle hand that irons out the wrinkles of a worried soul. Tonight, let the darkness be a blanket, not a shroud. Let the silence be a song of homecoming. You are safe, you are held, and you are allowed to rest. May your dreams be kind, and may you wake with the quiet strength of a heart that has truly found its way home. If you love this story and want to hear more like it, please hit that subscribe button. It truly means the world to us and helps us grow. And hey, while you're at it, let's aim for 50 likes on this video. Help us smash that goal.